Welcome you all the online lecture on circuit theory subject. This particular subject has different titles like circuit analysis, network theory, or network analysis, depends on the university. The topics that I'm going to cover under this particular subject is some basic components of electric circuits, and then some basic definitions like what do you mean by a charge and current, voltage and power, voltage and current sources, and most importantly some basics laws like Ohm's law, KVL and KCL, and equivalent circuits, voltage and current division rule, nodal and mesh analysis, network reduction techniques, and circuit theorems. Then resonance and coupled circuits, graph theory, two-port networks, and transients. These are the topics that I'm going to cover under this subject. Now, before I start entering into the to understand the basics of circuit theory, apart from for your semester examinations, for what kind of competitive exams this particular subject is useful, I'd like to mention that here. So most of the students is aware of GATE exam, with every year which is conducted for 100 marks. If you look at the weightage for circuit theory, almost for 10 marks from this particular subject, you can expect the marks. For out of 100, almost around 70 marks, if you could able to get from GATE exam, then you can get your rank less than 100. Most of the central government organizations like BEL, BHEL, HAL, IOCL, there are many more. All these organizations are recruiting the students through GATE entrance exam. Even ISRO is conducting every year mostly to recruit the scientists. They conduct their own examination. So there also from the circuit theory you can expect the questions. Most of students might not aware of Indian Engineering Service, like your IAS. Even for engineering students, you have an entrance exam for IES, which usually they conduct it for 3 days. Even in that particular entrance exam also, from circuit theory, a decent weightage is given. Not only that, if you take any of the technical exams related to your ECE, the questions from circuit theory you could expect. So now we'll enter into the basic terminology. We'll try to understand what do you mean by a circuit, and then how we can differentiate a circuit and a network, and what is the necessity and of studying this particular subject. Overall, if you look at the overall subject, what we are going to do in circuit analysis, that we are going to see now. Most probably in a circuit theory, what we are going to analyze is finding a current through a particular component. For example, you look at the circuit. If I ask you a question, what is the current flowing through 4 ohm resistor here? Or if I ask you a question, what is this node voltage? Or what is the power absorbed by 1 ohm resistor here? See, all these questions can be answered if you are strong in circuit theory subject. What is the necessity of that, if you ask me? See, as an electronics engineer, when you design any circuit, you're supposed to know what are the currents flowing through a particular component, or in case if high current is passing, then how we can able to reduce that particular current by adding on more amount of resistance or something like that, or how much each component is delivering a power or absorbing a power. So all these things can be answered through circuit analysis concepts. So it is useful in designing electronic circuits. So now the basic difference between a circuit and a network we'll try to understand. A loop or a mesh that is a closed path is nothing but a circuit. See, when some components are connected together with some source, it may be a current source or a voltage source, then that closed path can be called as a circuit. For example, this is a circuit. If we have a closed path here and we have another closed path here, this can be called as a circuit, which consists of two loops or two mesh, we can say. What do you mean by a network? Interconnection of circuits is nothing but a network. So we'll try to understand this in a better way with an example. You let us take any department. You take a EC department. In a EC department, if you take a EC department block, then a first year, second year, third year, and final year classrooms can be called as a circuit, whereas entire department block can be called as a network. So similarly, with another example, you take a building. The rooms are nothing but a circuit, and overall building can be called as a network. We'll try to understand some basic terms which involves in circuit theory. What do you mean by a current, a voltage, a power, and an electric charge? We'll define electric charge. Electric charge is nothing but a feature of a matter that causes a force when placed into an electromagnetic field. Charges, you might have heard about two charges, positive charge and a negative charge. Negative charge is corresponding to the electrons and the positive charge is corresponding to the protons. And the units for electric charge is coulombs. So this is what a charge in the sense. Current, how do you define a current? It could be defined in different ways. The flow of electrons can be called as a current. Or the rate of change of charge. The rate of charge also can be called as a current. So that's what is given here, I equal to dq by dt. And the units for the current is ampere. And how we define a voltage? Voltage is nothing but, so it is nothing but a potential difference. The voltage is nothing but the potential difference between 2 points. Or we can say in another terminology, it is nothing but a pressure. Because of, see, if you take water flowing in a pipe, based on the amount of pressure that we apply, the amount of water that comes out, it depends. So the pressure that we apply, we can relate it as a voltage, and the water that comes out can be called as a current. And another term we'll try to understand here is a power. Power is nothing but, we can say it is defined as the time rate of flow of electrical energy. Work done per time, which is nothing but dw by dt. Work done per time is nothing but a power. Or in another words, we can say in electric circuits, which is product of voltage and current. And the units for the power is watts. It is nothing but product of voltage and